So one of my main objectives is to help people better understand the flaws in their movement patterns, to better understand why we get postural deviations. So right now I'm going to break down individually all the postural deviations so you guys can take a look at yourself and try to better understand where your deviations are, also what movements throughout the day might cause these particular postural deviations. The first postural deviation I'm going to cover is forward head syndrome. What is forward head syndrome? Through tightening of the chest and shoulder groups, your head begins to literally get pulled forward. Okay. Now what happens here is every inch that your head moves forward, it doubles the mass on the strain it puts on your neck. So right here, my head weighs about 10 pounds. Through tightening of these particular muscle groups, my head may begin to move forward and settle for 1 inch. Okay. That 1 inch is going to double my head now to 20 pounds. 2 inches, 40 pounds. Now what happens is our bodies are that amazing, we begin to develop connective tissue in the back of our neck. That's where we develop Dallinger's hump over the years. Now the particular muscle groups, if you want to take a look, we have the platysma. It's an overlaying muscle group, alright, that comes from your neck down to your pecs. Also your deltoid muscles and your pectoral major and minor. These are the muscle groups that get tightened up, that begin to pull your head forward. Alright, the muscle groups that are weakened are your back muscles, the rhomboids, the traps, teres minor, teres major. Okay, these muscle groups are not getting enough movement, so they get weak and they allow your muscles in the front to pull forward. Alright, a major cause of this, alright, technology, typing, texting, and also driving. Okay, we got to make sure that if we're at a desk or we're driving all day, we take time to stretch. Check out Desk Formula as one of my posts. Okay, it's going to show you a couple stretches that are going to help alleviate some of the muscle groups that get tight. Protracting shoulders. Okay, what are they? Protracting shoulders are through the tightening of the chest and shoulder muscle groups, also the platysma. Your shoulders begin to get pulled forward. Okay, this also is attributed to the weakness of the back muscles. Okay, what is the main culprit of it? I feel technology. Right? I think sitting at a computer all day, right, typing, right, text messaging, and driving. These ones are really going to limit the use of your back. They're going to tighten up the chest muscles. And again, one of the main problems with protracting shoulders is it begins to actually restrict the lung capacity. So the amount of oxygen that you can bring into your lungs. Your chest is very sensitive, your rib cage is very sensitive. When we begin to pull forward our shoulders, all right, we're going to restrict an extra 4 to 8 fluid ounces of oxygen into our lungs. So if you want to check out the Desk Formula blog, it's going to have all the key stretches, once again attributed to sitting at a desk all day or driving, that's going to give you protracting shoulders. Again, protracting shoulders is very closely correlated with forward head syndrome. As your chest gets tight, your platysma gets tight, and it's going to begin to pull forward. Okay, so these, again, these are kind of connected. So make sure you check out Desk Formula to get these main stretches and put them into your life right away.